But it's a tall ask anyway to get to woo a girlfriend into this at this stage, isn't it? I think, to be honest, you'd have to be pretty bloody in love.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're basically now farming the way farmers farmed 30 years ago, which, you know, is maybe 3 and 4 year rotations of corn crops and root crops like turnips and maybe sugar beet, and grow 3 or 4 years of grass, build up the nutrients in the soil and go back again. So rotation is critical for organic farming. I suppose as against, you know, conventional growing of malting barley, obviously we've no sprays. We get the crop plough early March, try and get the crop in by the 25th of March in good conditions. We roll the crop in, you know, to bury the stones, and after that we close the gate. We won't come back until the month of August is normally the harvest time. This crop, I suppose, it has 2 purposes. It will be grazed by yearling cattle. We've Aberdeen Angus heifers, 35, 40 heifers will be brought over here in a couple of weeks' time. They will graze it off, so it'll keep them going for 5 or 6 weeks. So it shortens our winter for the cattle. But also, the real value for these crops is the nutrients that it puts back into the ground. But he's a lovely calf now, that fella. I suppose one section of the farm here, being suckler calf to beef system, actually supports the cereal and keeps the fertility in the land. That's basically why I think mixed farming suits organics very well. Here, where are you, beauty? Can't see her now because there's so many blacks. This is my son Dennis now. He runs the farm and gets most of the hardship, as you can see.
I'm not really dolled up for the camera now. I was happy with the straw
And you can see some of the stubble turnips now have had a good hit, which would be quite nice for cattle or sheep. Very suitable for grazing. Under the new gloss measures, both for organic farmers and conventional farmers, there'll be a lot more of this going on as green fertiliser, and that's an encouragement both for organic and conventional farmers. Come on, up, come on. Good lad, that's it. That's it. Now he's great bone as well, great hind quarter, so, and he's good breeding for milk as well. Don't be flashing your tail. All the pedigree cattle born on my farm would start with the name Kilone. I mean, if you want to grow good crops of wheat, oats and barley, you need a good nitrogen level. And obviously, if you're short in phosphates, then farmyard manure is your P&K. And we chop all our own straw back in because of the nutrients. Because the nutrients to an organic farmer are very valuable. So your P&K is in your straw, so we try and retain that in the field. Ah, this is Beauty. Hello, Beauty. Loves getting a rub down as well, don't you? She's Belhaven Beauty is her name. She was bought from a farm, obviously Belhaven in, I think it's just on the borders of England and Scotland. And she was the full champion of the Sterling Show in 2010. So she's on the farm for 5 years. She'd be the quietest animal on the farm, to be honest. So these fellas are being trained at the moment, you know, walking them and training them for the show. So they're 2 very well bred bulls. He's out of Ettrick Bell, which was a reserve champion out of Sterling. And this lad's mother was the full champion of the Sterling Show. We've had 120 of those in 120 years, so he's a calf of one of them. It's the length of the cattle, it's what I like on them, to be honest with you. This fella here in particular has great bone and great length. They tend to be very, very docile, the Angus cattle. And early maturity for organic farming, early maturing beef cattle are important as well. But yeah, we like the Angus cattle, I have to say, we like them well.